This striker will be one of the best strikers in the next 5 to 10 years. He's a striker the German national team have been crying out for ages, ever since Klose retired from the German national team. He's been banging in goals in the Bundesliga. He likes to bully defenders in the 18-yard box. He's tall, he's strong, he has great technical abilities, and he has the potential to be the next best striker. If he is managed properly, if he finds the right club and the right manager, he can definitely be one of the best strikers in the next 5 to 10 years. He's already linked with Bayern Munich, Liverpool. That's right, I'm talking about Nick Woltemade. Before I tell you why he's going to be the next big striker, could you like, follow, subscribe, comment, share, and let me know your thoughts on Nick Woltemade. Now let's start off season by season. We'll start off with this season, where individually he's been great, but club-wise it's gone up and down. It's a mixed season, you could say, but he did end with a trophy, something which some fan bases can't say. We're talking about you, Arsenal. But let's start off individually. In this season, he's played 33 games in all competitions. He's got 17 goals and 3 assists. That's above a goal contribution every other game. That is madly impressive for a striker who's not even in his prime yet. And 5 of those games, which happened in the DFB Pokal, he scored in all 5 of those games. Now, Woltemade, people might confuse him with a straight-up number 9. He can play there, but one of his best positions is probably as a second striker. You see that when he plays for Stuttgart. He plays just in behind Dennis Undav. And Undav, he's not Luis Suarez, he's not a Lewandowski. And no offense, I don't think he's even a Guirassy, the Dortmund striker. But he's a decent player. And of the two of them, combined two of them, they have made Stuttgart a scary attacking team. And the thing about Woltemade is he's tall, he's strong, a perfect target man. But the way he plays, he's much more of a target man. He's about 1.98 meters. That's about like a head or 2 heads taller than me. And I'm quite short, to be fair, but he's still pretty tall. And the way he bullies defenders, he does not let you have the ball, not even a sniff of the ball. But from my description, you're probably generalizing him as just a target man, bully striker, like a non-league striker. No, he's much more than that. He's passing, his technical ability, he dribbles quite well for a big man. Currently, right now, he's in the German Under-21 World Cup, where he's reached the final, and he's going to play England in the Under-21 World Cup final. And in this tournament so far, he's been really impressive. He got a hat-trick, I think, in the first game, and in total, he's played 4 matches. He scored 6 goals and got 3 assists. Even in an Under-21 competition, that's still pretty good. And you may think he's a striker that probably just stat pads in the Bundesliga. No, he's definitely not that. He got his team to the DFB Pokal final, and he didn't ghost in the game. He actually scored in the game. He scored the opening goal in the DFB Pokal final, where he eventually went on to win him. Now the thing is, with Woltemade and Stuttgart, the season before, he played about 30 appearances. Some of them were subs, some of them he started the game. But a lot of them I think were subs because they had Guirassy in the team, the Dortmund striker. And in that season, they finished second. In this season, where Woltemade, he started his full season, he actually went all the way down to 9th, about mid-table. So technically, I'm not saying he made them worse, but Stuttgart have got progressively worse. But the thing is, they did win a DFB Pokal. They won a trophy, which is hugely important, and they're going to go play in the Europa League next season. But I don't think you can fully blame it on him. They lost their key striker Guirassy and replaced him with Undav. He's a decent striker, but Guirassy has been tearing up in the UCL. I don't think Undav would do the same if he was in Guirassy's position. So that's the thing with Woltemade. He's a great individual season, but the league position for Stuttgart, since Woltemade has been playing week in, week out, has got a bit worse. But what you can tell is he is a big game player. He actually turned up in the DFB Pokal final. He didn't chicken out. Some players, they're great every other game except the big games, where they just don't play. They don't just turn up. And I think after the German Under-21 World Cup has finished, Woltemade will make it into the German national team. The reason I'm saying this is because Germany for years, ever since Klose, he's retired, Germany have been playing pretty much without a striker. In games, they pretty much had to have Muller as a striker. Now Voltemada, he's kind of a throwback to the old classic striker, and he's like the epitome of what German football team used to be: tall, strong, fast, efficient, keeping it simple but nice. And for years Germany haven't had that. Now that Voltemada is in, he'll definitely get into the team, and I'm pretty sure he'll start at the next World Cup for Germany. Now I think with Voltemada, people confuse him with just a number 9. He's a 10 and a 9. He's essentially a second striker, and he plays there quite a lot for Stuttgart. And now he's going to go to Bayern Munich. And with Voltemada, he definitely has a current ability right now to play in nearly all top flight teams. But he has the potential to be one of the world's best. Now the decision is with him. Where should he go next? He's pretty much all but confirmed to go to Bayern Munich. The thing is with Bayern Munich, now that Müller has left, there is a gap. But at striker you have Harry Kane. At cam you have Musiala. Where is Voltemada gonna go? That's the question. The manager is Vincent Kompany. He plays with wingers currently. I don't think he's gonna remove the wingers so they can have 2 attacking midfielders and go with a 4-2-2 formation. I don't think he'd do that. The question is, where is he gonna play? Is he going to be a backup to both of them? If he's going to be a backup to both of them, I don't think it's much point of Voltemada to go. Are they going to slowly phase out Harry Kane? That's the thing. And no offense to Voltemada, but I don't think he'll displace Musiala in that role. Because Voltemada definitely has those number 10 traits. But he's not as good as number 10 as Musiala. He also has those number 9 traits, like Harry Kane, but he's not as good as Harry Kane. But the thing is with Voltemada, he has the potential to be the complete forward. A very rare feat for players to do. Not much players have the potential even to get to that point where they can become a complete. And it just shows you as well, you don't have to be a wonder kid to become one of the best. He only really started showing up, he's 23 right now, he really started showing up at 22 years old. That's when he really started to blossom into a great striker. He's ready going to Bayern Munich. And the manager there is Vincent Kompany. He was, you could say, tutored by Pep Guardiola. But currently, as a Bayern Munich fan, I don't rate him too much. I know he's done great, he's won the league. Something which Tuchel didn't do. But I feel like Kompany is not being put to the test that much. And I feel like he just beats the easy teams. And the big teams, he might have won 1 or 2 matches. But I feel like the big teams, he has a tendency to lose those matches or not as dominant as Bayern Munich usually does. And that's what I'm worried about with the Voltemada. Does Kompany know how to turn him into the next great striker? The ideal world would be Voltemada would go to Pep Guardiola's team. And he could replace Phil Foden. Obviously though, Pep Guardiola, he wouldn't take out Foden. Especially because he's a fan favourite for Man City. But Voltemada under Pep Guardiola, I feel like definitely could be the next big thing. But now that he's all but confirmed to go to Bayern Munich, I feel like he'd do great, but I feel like there was better moves for him. I'm saying if he went to Liverpool as well, he probably would have been the main number 9. Nunes, he's looking to be on his way out or to be benched. And I feel like Voltemada would have been great in Liverpool. Playing with Salah, mixing it with Florian Wirtz, it would have been a great attack. I feel like that's a big missed opportunity from Liverpool and Arne Slot. So everyone, tell me, do you think he'll be the next best striker in the next 5 to 10 years? Let me know down in the comments. Could you like, share, subscribe this video, and thank you for watching.